Oh, look at this, chat. Look at this, chat. We are now getting multiple reports of the Bobcat blueprint spawning as a trial reward in Arc Raiders. I am very in the loop when it comes to specific blueprint spawns. We've done a lot of testing. I've had a lot of messages. I've never seen any posts about the Bobcat blueprint spawning as a trial reward, which means even though there wasn't an update today, they definitely changed the loophole this update, right? They can do all of this stuff server-side, no problem. So, good news is, we could get the Bobcat blueprint from a 3-star trial reward. The bad news, we don't know what else is going on. The best thing we can do is go do our trials. I haven't done them all yet. And then see if we can find any differences in loopholes today. Obviously, the Bobcat was specifically spawning in the Bluegate event, the volcano in the Hidden Bunker event. Maybe that's changed. If we're lucky, it has. We'll have to see. So yes, we're taking a break from the hardcore series today to go and find some more blueprints. And I'm very glad I didn't complete my trials. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 3-star trials to do, my friends. Oh boy. This is going to be exciting. Let's see what events we've got. Have we got a storm? We've got a storm on Spaceport. Let's go do the electromagnetic storm. I don't care at all about ranking up my trial points. I'm not trying to compete. I just want to have the rewards. So let's get into the game. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see what we can find. I'm also working on a video. And I'm going to do it live because I don't have the most amount of time today. We are going to take note of every single container that we search today and see how many blueprints we get. So let's get into the game. We're going to start with prospecting probes. We're going to get that trial done, and then we shall continue from there. We're going to take in a simple loadout, nothing crazy. We've got meds. I don't need that, do I? We've got meds. Go here. 1, 2, 3. Trials early was a punishment. Yes, yeah. It's you know, it's also, if you're trying to rank up though, doing trials late is a little bit difficult, you know. Right, so I need stims, and then we're gonna go in. How's everybody doing? The volcano might be impossible, but let's see. It's only gonna be, look guys, I know it sucks, it does, that there's been some problems, but it's only been out of the game for, it's only gonna be out of the game for a week, and I'm sure we've got a big update next week. So it sucks, it does, but they'll get through it, man. They'll get through it. They'll get it sorted, okay? It's just whatever, for whatever reason, they haven't prepared themselves fully for the success that Arc Raiders has received. So I just hope, honestly, I made a video today. I shared what happened, and I kind of expected people to be upset with the development of the game. People weren't. People were just like, get over it. Doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. So happy to see the community having that response. This game is so good. Like, usually live service games, if they get things wrong, people get pretty mad pretty quick. But the vast majority of people that play this game, honestly, are just like actually people who have a life, they have a job, they don't have the time to play all the time. They don't care too much, which is good because I want to see this game succeed, and I wouldn't want to see it suffer on the grounds of just them having teething problems, you know? So, pretty cool. Brother, thank goodness you came along. You've become my Nitro stream. Hey, what's up, Starboy? Found 2 snapback blueprints in one spot? Oh, wow. Use all your luck. Oh, no. In my opinion, it could be worse. Right. I think that's a really good... I'm glad the overall opinion of the community is that way. I was worried that people would get upset. I worried that people would leave the game and not be patient enough to see the devs really get into the flow of things. So, it's great. It's great. Do we know if more than one blueprint can spawn on the same container? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I think...
Hey,
Hello, I'm just doing trials, man. Don't worry. I honestly think... There's one over here. It's probably unlikely, but not impossible. We're going to open a bunch of containers today and try and figure out the actual blueprint drop rate. Or a rough figure. A rough figure. What new blueprint? The blue Bobcat. People are starting to get the Bobcat from completing trials. The Bobcat blueprint, which has never happened before. Right, so that would be 1. How much points is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need to do 3 of these? It perfectly made it so it's only 3. And we'll split a blueprint? Probably not. Hey, I'm just gonna loot this after you, okay? If you don't mind. There's another one over there too. You can loot it and still get the points. All right, that will be 2668. Yeah. Thank you. That one over there. I don't care about ranking up. I don't care. I just want to get those 3 stars. The less I care about the trial system, the more I'm in just... I think the trials is great, but it's got some issues, you know? I hate having to wait for Hidden Bunker to try and get the best score. Oh. Nice. You can get more enjoyment out of the rest of the game, and I think once Trials is more refined, I'll be happy to jump in. Oh, there we go. So let's get out. Let's go.
Head home at the south elevator.
You got the Bobcat from Trials today, did you? Nice. Yeah. Glacius, I would imagine it's probably quite lenient, to be honest. I don't think they're going to come up with a giant number. You know, like, it's probably, to be honest, whatever value it is, we will know on December 15th. And we will have between December 15th and December 21 to earn that value. I imagine whatever it is, we will have time to get it, honestly. Has anybody had any experience finding any blueprints today? And if so, let me know what you found. Which trial? Oh yeah, which trial did you get the Bobcat from? Honestly, I think it's all just random. I think every purple trial reward has the same loot pool. Looks like I'm doing trials today. Glad I set off 4 challenges. Nice. Yeah, me too. I'm excited. I'm excited. If we get the Bobcat blueprint, I would be extremely happy. Why doesn't Trials point stack? It's because, I mean, it's a round-based system, I think, is good. So it rewards players who learn strategy or have skill, as opposed to rewarding players who have a lot of time on their hands. If Trials point stacked... Yeah, it's me, don't worry. If Trials point stacked and you could just play a bunch of matches, the people who had the most time to play would just always do the best. Which is a problem with a lot of ranked systems in games. Favorite way to blueprint farm is to go into research bar, building farm keys, and jump into night raids or electro for those keys. I've got quite a few keys stacked up, actually. A Vitasplay blueprint from Trials. Didn't know you go live. Mainly here on Twitch. Lagging around on both. Yeah, stream on both. 0 today. Yellow glow stick. Oh, no. Do you have any videos on looting runs for base materials? I'm actually going to work on a video. It's in the works. I'm going to make a video showcasing the location or container to get all of the base materials. Wires, batteries, magnets. What else do you need? All of that kind of stuff. Processors, sensors, you know. Hello, TGM and chat. Hello. What's up, Just Man? Okay, here we go. Bobcat. Bobcat, please. Bobcat me, please. Bobcat, come on. We had no luck with the Tempest. Come on. I should have been more specific. I wanted a Bobcat blueprint. I appreciate the Bobcat. Thank you, game. Thank you. All right, there's always next time. It's okay. It's okay. Why did I ask for a Bobcat? Why did I ask? I should... Ah. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Right. Bluegate for Hornets? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go get... I'm just going to take in a Pharaoh, dude. I don't need anything else. I'm going light. All the cheaper weapons are better anyway. New blueprint update. Well, so far, the only difference we have found is that the Bobcat blueprint is dropping in trials now. It never used to drop in trials. So maybe we could try a couple Bluegate keys. Yeah, we'll see if we can get lucky with that. Never used to happen. Now it is happening. So something has changed in this update. They didn't say it. They never say anything about blueprint updates. Remember? The Tempest blueprint didn't drop, and then suddenly it just started dropping in night raids. Why Platina is so common? No idea. I think the devs wanted us to have a more convenient way to take down the big arc. The Hole Cracker is expensive. It wasn't, to be fair, but the Hole Cracker, you get the blueprint from doing the quests, but it's expensive. The Patina, strangely enough, is a great weapon to fight the Queen and Matriarch. So we need to do Hornets. Let's go. Yeah, something has happened to blueprints, although right now we don't know on the specifics. The only thing we know is the Bobcat blueprint is now dropping as a trial reward, whereas it never happened. So there was an update. There wasn't a client update. There was a server-side update. Because there's never been any evidence of someone getting a Bobcat blueprint from a trial reward, and then suddenly, after the update time today, it's now happening. You've looted 3668 containers and only have 46 blueprints. Yeah, it's interesting. By the way, I think that container stat is bugged. I have 100% looted more containers than the game says I have. I think it's bugged. My guess is the blueprint drop rate is probably around... It's less than 1%. Absolutely less than 1%. It's going to be hard to really figure out what it is, but it's absolutely less than 1%. Right, there's a Hornet that's almost dead there. Whoa. Oh no! 2 Rocketeers, bro! Alright, we're going. Run, 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 run. Just to get out of the way of that. A minute. My bad. Update today explained why other day hidden bunker was already completely looted when I went in there. Yeah, they could glitch inside. It only counts only containers in runs you've extracted. I think it might be tied to if you loot a container and take something from it, potentially. I don't really know. Oh, no. Could have brought an Osprey. How many Hornets do we need to kill for 4,000 points? Yeah, no, you can... I, for example, I did 200 containers earlier. 215 containers. I worked it out through the XP I gained from the scavenging XP. I opened... No, actually, no. It wasn't 200. It was like 130 in a single match. 130 in a single match. That's like average. Was that the right thing? That was a wasp. Where's all the Hornets? Items spawn in the same locations more often than not. Yeah, it does feel like there's some patterns. It would be nice to figure it out. There are certainly some containers that have very specific loopholes. Case in point, computer terminals always have batteries, you know? Or, I mean, it's obvious, right? Container type determines the loot. Whether or not it determines the potential chance for what blueprints drop, I think so, but we don't necessarily have proof of that. I missed. Oh, bro. Take out the wasp first. My mouse feels really clunky today. I don't know what I've done. Actually, chat, I have some bad news. My PC is having some problems. I think my SSD is getting a little old. So we want to try and damage it and not destroy it, right? In a bunker spaceport. Yeah, that's the thing. They got rid of it. So that's why I've given up on Trials. At least for this season. I might play it more next... I'll play it more next season. But for now, I'm not going to go serious on Trials because it feels like an unbalanced system. Alright, how much damage for one? 760. So we need to kill 6? Okay. Is Bobcat Blueprint in game now? I don't know if it spawns from loot containers, but it does spawn as a trial reward now. I'm going to do my trials, and then we will find out later if it spawns from containers, or at least we'll give it a good shot. If anybody also has any luck finding any blueprints that are new, please let me know. I would love to hear it. For example, the Deadline, the Bobcat. I'm sure they probably won't drop, well, the Deadline. Maybe the Bobcat. You get the same points for killing the Hornet with less shots? I actually think you do, yes. However, like, if for example, if I shoot the thrusters now, and it falls to the ground, it should still be 760. But sometimes it doesn't work out. Yeah, so it's 760 there, even though it exploded. As long as you're the one to cause the explosion, it should give you the full points. But sometimes it doesn't. Main body kill is more points than thruster kill. Yeah, I try and go for the main body. Best way to make money. Lush blooms. I hope he's friendly. Hello! Are you friendly?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too, man. Just doing trials. Have a good raid.
You too.
Would you keep the blueprints for the expedition? You know, I can't believe how many times I've gone back and forth in my head about whether or not I'm going to do it. Today I'm going to do it. I mean, my Today merchant says yes, I'm going to do the expedition on my main account. Does the Bobcat actually spawn? It's spawning from trial rewards now. There are a few reports on Reddit, Discord of it spawning, whereas that never happened before. I have crossplay on. I do. Yeah, Spaceport Lush Blooms is the best way to make money. Absolutely. Absolutely. I saw an interesting blueprint video today called Why You Can't Find Blueprints in Arc Raiders. It was uploaded earlier today by another YouTuber. It might be an interesting watch. And, what's sort of the overview of the video? I'd love to see. Why were there so many? Why are there so many? What the? I forgot the ADS speed of the Pharaoh is quite terrible. Been there retroactively adjusting blueprint drops? Yeah, I think that could be happening. We'll have to test though. Morning, afternoon, and good morning. Good evening. Hello. Just got a Tempest blueprint. Night raid down by the grounds. Nice. Good job, good job. Well done. Congrats, my friend. All right. We still need to kill 3 more. For the sake of ammo efficiency, I might have to start shooting the thrusters at this point. That one there. someone died. Patina, the best weapon for killing the Ark. The patina is a little bit of a bad weapon in my experience for killing the weaker Ark. Because it just knocks them around in the sky. It's great for taking off armor of the matriarch and queen. But besides that, I don't find it has much use over an anvil or a renegade. Those other weapons are far more efficient. But yeah, it does have its uses. It's a niche case weapon for armor shredding. So if you want to, for example, take off the armor of a matriarch with a cheap loadout, you want to be discreet about it. You don't want to take in an equalizer. You don't want to take in a wolf pack. The patina does it the fastest. Besides those other two weapons. In fact, the patina shreds off queen and matriarch armor faster than the hole cracker does. So that's something to consider. Problem is these wasps. That's what makes it really hard. Let's see if that's a multiple. Oh, it's not dead yet. Ooh. Why is the Pharaoh when you're stash rich? He's bringing a Renegade 4. I am not rich anymore. What was I doing? I was testing the patina a lot. I always go on a bit of a mission to test weapons, and it usually involves spending all of my resources dying multiple times to test things. I learned something interesting about the Bastion and Bombardier. You can actually shred off their armor plating. Even the Bombardier, it falls off. And underneath is the core. It's a terribly inefficient way to kill it. But that was in my quest to figure out whether or not the patina is useful or not. It's not really, but it is good for Queen and Mitra. Good versus Leapers. It's not bad. You can shred off the Leaper armor and then just shoot it with whatever else. I find that works really well. It should be my last Hornet here. So what I'm doing today, once I've done my trials, I'm going to go on a blueprint loot run. See if there's any new blueprints. And more importantly... Oh, I might not have got that. Oh, we got it. We are going to... build up more resources again. No, blueprints are the most important thing. But we're also going to get resources. Yeah, every sort of medium tier arc has an inner core. Interesting. Bastion, Bombardier, Surveyor. The flying arc will have weak points to thrust the canisters on their back, which you can't really get an angle on when they're shooting at you. It's very interesting. Also, I noticed something very, very interesting about the Bastion and Bombardier. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to trigger it again. But I broke the outer armor of the Bastion off, and then I somehow disabled it to the point where it was disabled for longer, and the animation where it was disabled was open more. It had its back like this, and you could get an angle on the core even more effectively. It's not as efficient as just shooting the kneecaps, but it's interesting that it's possible. There's a heavily capped end strat. Be careful, don't worry, I got my Stitcher. What more do we need? Someone on the subreddit found a Bobcat from Trials today. Yeah. Is the Bobcat blueprint on the Trials loot pool? It is. Right, remember, we have to ask for a Bobcat blueprint specifically. Bobcat blueprint, not a Bobcat. Bobcat blueprint. How many twin kills? I've run out. I have no idea. A lot. There's an update about the blueprint drop. So far, we're just trying to gather information. What the? But the Bobcat blueprint is now dropping from trials, which never happened before. Okay, game, please. I would like a Bobcat blueprint, please. I would like a Bobcat blueprint, please. 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 Bobcat blueprint. A patina. I'll probably just learn the Bobcat for the fun of it. Right, we've done with the Hornets. What else do we need to do? On a quest, apparently.
A customer of mine saw a found.
Radar. Trials. Deliver carryables. Bluegate Storm. Need to deliver 4 carryables. Spaceport Storm. I'm gonna just go Bluegate Storm, and then we also need to do... What else? Is it Rocketeers? Rocketeers, Leapers, or Bastions. Okay. Alright, Rocketeers, Leapers, or Bastions. Can I just make a bunch of wolf packs? Is that something we have the capability of doing right now? Oh, yes we can. Yes, we can. Brilliant. Spaceport's the best for carryables? He'll get the Bobcat blueprint the day before the expedition. I only need 4,000 points. I only need 4,000. I'm going to do the Rocketeers first, though. We'll do the Rocketeers first. We're taking the Osprey in case it gets a little bit choppy. And then what we're going to do is get bump, 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 bump. We should bring in more meds because we're dealing with the Rocketeer, and we should get rid of that. Let's try and get some... We're going to have to go gear bench. Advanced electrical thingies. Will you be leaving a crossplay on for the Queen Saturday? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Baseball is the best? Okay. Alright then. We just do Spaceport Storm then? There's Rocketeer, there's everything. Wait, is Leapers Bastions, is it? Rocketeers, Leapers, or Bastions. Okay, cool. I mean, let's just go... Build some wolf packs. Gear bench. Wolf packs. Explosives. 1, 2... How many Rocketeers do we need to kill for this? 3... Anyone know? I need more chemicals. Yikes.
Raider, good to see you.
Need to kill 2 Rocketeers? Is that it? 20 ammo for Osprey? Yeah, it's a bit overkill. Sorry, I'm building a loadout like I'm killing the Queen or something. My bad. It's 2. Okay. Nice. Brilliant then. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That away. So we just need 4. 4 will do the job. We're taking 5 just to be extra safe. Explosive compounds. There we go. We need one. There we go. Oh, that's only 1. Ah, we'll do 4. We'll do 4. That's got to be enough, surely. Meds. Safety first, Raider.
You know what you're doing.
Medical lab. Who will get you 3 stars? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, just stims then. Yeah, the Bobcat blueprint is now dropping in trials. Yes, it is indeed. Right, let's go to Rocketeers and maybe also carryables. And Buck need to improve their skin game. I think they are holding off on releasing their best skins for the next season. I think there's some good ones coming. I mean, we've seen them in the trailer. Say less. At the moment, we're only seeing the Bobcat blueprint from trial drops, but we're going to do some blueprint hunting ourselves very soon to find out. Um, 4K damage on each trial. 4,000 points? Absolutely, man. If you want to do 4,000 points with trials, it's not too hard. It's not too hard. You mean to get the full stars? Yeah, you can do it. There's a radar depot over here, isn't there? The trouble is, I'm gonna have to pull up a map. Oh, there's one over here as well. All right. Go on then. Go on then. We'll have a look. We're gonna have to open up Metaforge, you know? It's just, I'm not a very experienced field depot player. Oh, what? There's a weapon case that can spawn here. Like, in day raids, I see it all the time. Well, very often. Right, chat. Let me get up the Metaforge map real quick. Metaforge. What's new with the blueprint updates? At the moment, nothing too big besides they've added the Bobcat blueprint to the Trials loot pool. Which means there could potentially be other changes. We are going to have to try to experience it for ourselves to see. Right. Where are we right now? There's a bunch that could spawn in the warehouse. Oh yeah, I know. I remember. The raider containers spawn less often during storm raids. Really? Accept items from viewers. Oh, double. I mean, I wouldn't accept blueprints because I want to find them myself. But I also do want to make a video about locked keys, locked key rooms. I want to do like 100 locked rooms to see what they're like. We'll do 33 on a day raid, 33 on night, 33 on storm. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to take them. In fact, you could come with me in a raid and you can have all the loot after I've checked things. Sorry, I'm looking for the spawns. There's one here, one on the forklift, one upstairs. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I'm just gonna do the Bluegate thing. Don't you only need to put 4... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it on Bluegate. At least on Bluegate, to me, it's just easier. Like, I'm only going for the 4th star, so... Let's just do the Rocketeers for now, because I'm blind. 4 of each key? Oh, wow. Night Stellar? Oh, God, yeah, that's a dangerous one. Got a Bombardier, but not a Bastion. I don't know. Storm raids, I'm not sure of the spawns. Could also use Metaforge. Yeah, I had Metaforge open. But, I mean, I checked all of the spawns there, and there was nothing, so... Me and my partner are trying to join your queen murdering event on the weekend. Looking forward to it. Awesome. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. I think ticks are underutilized. There's quite a lot in Stella Monte Seed Vault. Having a whole swarm of them would be pretty scary. Right, there is a Rocketeer over there. You only need to kill 2 Rocketeers. Bluegate Ancient Fortress. Yeah, I'm just going to go on Bluegate. Do Ancient Fortress. Do the 2 puzzles. Easy. Those spawns guaranteed. You know? Guaranteed. We'll go underground, do the 3 down there, and then we just got to do 1 Ancient Fortress carryable. So, do I have a silencer on here? No, extended barrel. Where's the Rocketeers over there? Get its attention. Oh, Bastion. We'll deal with that after. Where's the Rocketeer? It's right there. Oh, I got the Bastion's attention. Did I not destroy it? Oh, that's almost done with 1. Ah! I know what happened. Wait, why? Why is the Bastion there? Bro, what? I attacked both the Bastion and the Rocketeer at the same time. That's why the Rocketeer didn't die. All right, well, 2 birds with 1 stone. That's fine, that's fine. We have more Rocketeers. This is completely acceptable behavior. Well, from these art. Bring it on. Is that it? Is that it? We're done, we're done, we're done. Not even dead, dude. Okay.
Let's head home at the east elevator.
Bring light impact grenades in. Oh, whoa! My bad. Didn't realize it was like that, you know? Two birds, 16 stones, yeah. Probably killed a few wasps in there as well. Right. True. It was more like 2 birds, 48 stones, because we used 4 wolf packs. No, sorry. Was it 16? Is this 16 for one wolf pack? 16 projectiles? Yeah, honestly, I found the most efficient way to kill a Bastion is just to throw 25 grenades on it. The light impact grenades. That was 6,000 points. That's quite impressive, really. We didn't even kill anything. 6,000 points, we didn't even kill anything. It's 12? Oh. 12. Okay, so yeah, 2 birds, 48 stones. I would like the Bobcat blueprint, please. I would like the Bobcat blueprint, please. Just go Bobcat blueprint from the trials. Nice. Hopefully I get it too. Bobcat blueprint, Bobcat blueprint, Bobcat blueprint, Bobcat blueprint. Bobcat blueprint, Bobcat blueprint. Ah. Probably quite rare. 1 more to go. 1 more. Right, we can put that away. Actually, let's keep it. Let's have some fun. We'll probably die, though. Oh, we need to go underground, don't we? Yeah, we're putting it away. Just bring out the ferret. Ever since I started my hardcore series, I'm a little bit like protective of my gear. Like I don't want to lose stuff. I'm getting excited about a Pharaoh 4.
Here we go again. That's gonna treat you well.
All right, let's go. One more trial to do, and then we're gonna start looting. The RNG gods favored me last night. Got the Tempest blueprint. Damn, night raid. Nice. Here we go. And you keep getting rewarded if you keep damaging Ark. You can only get the rewards once per week, and then the trials will reset and you can get the rewards again. Well, basically, there's 5 trials, 3 rewards per trial. So a total of 15 potential rewards per week. Although the 3-star rewards are much more worthwhile. I spawned in the perfect place. 3-star rewards, you're getting the more valuable stuff. So basically, realistically, you're getting 5 valuable rewards per week. The other 10 aren't really that great. So many rubber ducks. It was almost the same value as a matriarch core. Yeah. 15 rubber ducks. Yeah, I haven't found the Tempest blueprint yet. Nope. Not yet. Please don't be glitched. Please don't be glitched. Please don't be glitched. Thank you. Gotta try and do this before anyone else comes and shoots me. Probably not possible. How many blueprints? I think I'm at 53. So this counts as a carryable. I think each one of these will give us 1,000 points. Is that right? Yeah, so we're going to need to go to the Raiders Refuge and do one of the carryables there as well. Then we're done. To me, this is just easier. Like I say, I'm not here to get a massive amount of points. Just want the 3-star rewards. Doing this instead of breach room seems counterintuitive. Yeah, we're going to loot this soon. I just want to do the trials first, and then when we start looting containers, I want to start tracking it. I want to, I mean, to be honest, seeing as we're here, we may as well. We may as well loot through here. First harvester event blueprint, nice. Congrats. Why can't the game track when it's just where you found blueprints? Yeah, I mean, what you can do after you finish a raid, if you remember, you can go through the history and actually click on where you looted an item. It will tell you. It's a bit, you know, it's not super quick way of doing it, but it is a way of doing it. Right. All right. Go on then. I'm going to start looting. Oh, why didn't I take that? Seeing as we're here. Blueprint update. Well, like always, they do this stuff without really announcing anything. So, we're going to have to figure out if there's any actual changes to the blueprints. But basically, the Bobcat blueprint is now dropping in trials. So what that means is they've changed something at least. As that never used to happen. Don't know if anyone will be able to find any new blueprints today. I have to wait and see. A down date. Yeah, it was a down date today, unfortunately. Actually, because I'm doing a test for a video, I'm not going to loot any locked rooms because it would ruin the test. I'm only going to loot... why so many film reels in here? Is that because this is the red room? No, this isn't a film room. Right? I mean, maybe it is. Looks like a NASA launch station or something. Blueprint for bloated tuna, can of tuna. Nice. Bobcat blueprint on a thumbnail. Clickbait. It is not clickbait. The Bobcat blueprint is now spawning inside of trial rewards. So yeah, the goal today is to see if there are any other differences to blueprints spawns. You know, they've changed something today. Have they changed anything else? I don't know. Why didn't they make that as a like, they could have literally just been like, hey guys, sorry, we had to disable the hidden bunker event, but we've also made some changes to blueprints. They now spawn in trials. Like, that would have been a great thing to do. That would have made a lot of people quite happy. But they didn't say anything. They did not say anything. Someone's down here. I need to go. They're fighting, in fact. Right, Raiders Refuge, Raiders Refuge. Let's get out of here. Go over there. Ancient fort, sorry. What has changed?
Don't shoot.
I am friendly, I'm just looting. They have added the Bobcat blueprint as a trial reward. I'm very confident that it didn't drop before, because if it did, somebody would have made a post about it. Right? And now suddenly people are talking about it, making posts about it, since the update. How did I find out about it? First saw it on Reddit, and then I searched through the Discord, seeing more reports of it. So that's how I figured it out. You know, I pay a lot of attention to these things. You know, I've been making videos about blueprints. I've been trying to figure out where blueprints spawn. So the Bobcat blueprint spawning as a trial reward is very new to me. Trying to shoot me? There's no way, right? Oh no, it's aggro on the Rocketeer, isn't it? Is it? Let's just go inside a minute. Let's go. So carrier balls are now on 3,000. We need one more. Yeah, no, there's no shredder. You're just having a trauma. Feels a bit unfair for people who already completed the trials this week. Yeah, I think they need to change the trials to reset on the day that an update happens, because this has happened a lot, that they'll balance things mid-week, halfway through. I definitely think with the start of next season, it would be wise for them to change the trial reset day to the patch day. You know? I think that's extremely important. Hit like on the stream, folks. 1K watching, but only 100 likes. Yeah, if anyone could like the stream, that would really be appreciated. I think it helps. A lot of other streamers on YouTube always leave pinned comments to say, like the stream. So I assume it does help. So if you would like to support me, please consider liking the stream. We'll see. Yeah. Alright. Check all the spawns. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. I can comfortably say I just sneezed. Oh god. 2 have already been found, so we're looking for the final one. Means we're fighting over it, dude. We're fighting over it with another player. That's awkward. More like on live, more views you'll get. I have no idea. No idea. Kind of overlook the fact that somebody else would also be doing this. Likes are popping now. Nice. Thank you, everybody. There's definitely a dude here. Bro. How do I convince this guy to let me do it? I can't remember any of the other spawns. Oh, no. Ah, where is it? Rush Wrenches with a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. What? Oh, sneaky spawn at the top of the fort. You're right. You're right. Isn't it like right at the top? Top merchant, top. Is the title clickbait or just real? There has been an update, from what we can tell, because the Bobcat blueprint, maybe, I mean, the pinned comment will give more info, but yeah, the Bobcat blueprint is now spawning as a trial reward. That has changed. Wait. Not there. Oh no. Where could it be, dude? Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Oh, that's brilliant. No, he's looking for it. He's looking for it. Oh, yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. He just walked past it, dude. He just walked past it. He's still looking. He's going to kill me. He's so going to kill me, dude. He's so going to kill me. There's no way he doesn't. I just got to put it in there. Once he sees me with this, he's not going to be very happy. Wait, which one do we need to put it in? I didn't check. This guy's been spending ages, to be honest. I'll let him have the loot. I don't care. No. It's upstairs. Hide it in a bush. No, I gotta get it in. Hide it in a bush? No, that's evil. Maybe they just want the loot. Yeah, it is totally, potentially the case. Okay. I can't believe we found it, though. That's lucky. That is very lucky. Did anyone get a Bobcat blueprint yet from Trials? If anybody has gotten a Bobcat blueprint from Trials, please let me know. And if you've ever sent had a picture, a screenshot of it. Yo, don't shoot me, dude. You can have the loot. Oh, bro, you're aiming at me, aren't you? I'll let you live. Just leave me alone, bro. You're like 1 HP, so let's just go our separate ways, alright?
Head home at the Cliffside Air.
Yikes. Why did I let him live? He was trying to kill me, dude. Whatever. Yes, they're taking out Hidden Bunker already. Yep, it's out of the game. Temporarily. Hopefully it'll be back next update. You got it? But that would change his behavior. Did you have a screenshot, Atharv? I guess probably not. Hard truth, but definitely worth shooting first and thinking later. Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing else we could have done. He aimed at me, man. Like, I gotta protect myself. Especially with this Trials progress.
Head home at the Overlook Air Shaft.
Right, I think we've done a nice circle to get away from him. Made this trial look easy. You've been struggling to get the 3-star. Yeah, I would... Honestly, I personally prefer to just wait till Bluegate and do this because it's just painful otherwise, man. Do you think they can still have updates later today or tomorrow? No, I think they're done for the week for updates. I think they're done for the week for updates. Somebody asked in the Discord whether or not maybe Hidden Bunker will be added back by Sunday, if possible, and they said it's unlikely it's going to happen because they just, yeah, it's not going to happen. I can show you in Discord. I mean, if you got the blueprint, then that's good to hear. Okay, here's what I'd like to say. If anybody gets a Bobcat blueprint from Trial, or even just in the game, from now onwards, if you could send me a screenshot on Twitter, that would be really awesome. It'd be great to get some more proof. Because I think if I make a video saying, "Oh, look, it's spawning now," and I only have 3 pictures, people will just doubt me. They'll be like, "Nah, it's just luck." Bobcat is now a trial reward. If you get it, please send me a screenshot. PM. X. Right, this is our last chance to get the Bobcat blueprint from a trial, my friends. Oh, come on. Please. Oh, that was weird. Come on, try to shoot me, I think. It's just RNG. Yeah. Oh, no. What? What the? Yeah, my PC is screwed. What was that? Okay, here we go. Bobcat blueprint, please. Bobcat blueprint, please. Ah. No, I never get blueprints. Ah. Yeah, my whole PC is dying. Chat, it's over. Oh, bro, it's not looking good. It is not looking good for me. Oh, I need a new SSD badly. All right, hold up. Well, what's up with the blueprints update? Get left. Thank you so much for the donation. Basically, the Bobcat blueprint is now dropping as a trial reward. My whole PC's bugged, dude. I'm screwed. It's over. It's over, chat. That lag was from my PC dying, screaming its last scream. Okay, we're gonna start looting then. What do you think is most likely? Stellar Night Raids, maybe? Thank you so much for the content, man. You make my day go so much quick. Grady Autotech, thank you so much for the donation, dude. Thanks for all the support recently. I really do appreciate that a lot. That means tons. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go on the matriarch and just loot on the matriarch event.
Back again, huh? No refunds.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. We need some ammo. We're going to go. I'm going to put that away my other shield, though. We don't need that. We just want to run quick. Let's go. First time watching live. Loving all your greatest videos. Thank you. Loot Stellar, more volume of containers. Well... yeah, but you also get killed very easily on that map. That's the trouble. Hobo, don't worry, man. I'll buy one. It's okay. I need to get a new one. I need to get a new one. Yeah, we're testing on my main account, not my hardcore, because, well, that would ruin it. I want to do all of that. Focus on the goals for the hardcore challenge. Okay, so then, our first experience with looting. Oh, we should have brought a snap hook. Oh well. The raid is already halfway through. Bit of a shame. New quest? No. What I'm going to do, I'm going to loot the map, and I'm going to later on make note of how many containers I've looted. See how many blueprints we've ended up coming across. That's the plan. We're just gonna go through everything. Like, there's no real limit on what could potentially spawn a blueprint, so number of containers is the #1 priority here. Wait, this isn't a raider? I cannot loot open containers, though, because that's going to skew the data. It's got to be fresh containers. Do everything you can. Yes. Yep. everything we can. Water treatment may have been looted already. We'll see. Why not night raid? Currently, there is no night raid going on. Huh. My goal is to try and loot 1,000 containers across every single event type. Hello. I'm a friendly man. I'm just here to loot. Discord, discord.gg/thegamingmerchant, but it's honestly not really that active. Oh, nice. Toronte. Let's go in there. For now. Got our spray from a cache? Raider cache? Yeah, that's a good place to find, like, rare value weapon blueprints. Okay, is this lootable? It is. Blueprint update is that the Bobcat is now dropping in trials. Yeah, so they've made one change. My goal today is to see if they've made any other changes. It might be that they haven't made any at all. But we've got to find out. Oh no. Wait, did he die to a hornet? Or was that a player? Will the snow event be permanent? Oh no, we don't know anything about it yet. Okay. I don't need anything particularly from this area of the map. Like coolant and stuff, not a big deal. So... Blueprint in a medical bag? Yes, I have found a blueprint in a medical bag before. I need canisters, wires, batteries, processors, electrical components. We're on a day raid, so I can probably craft myself a Raider hatch key if we can find sensors later on. Alright. What 2x events do we have in the game? Night raid, storm raid. That's it now. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some night raids. There should be one soon. Control, Annex, and Residential have been the best place finding blueprints. Yeah, we are getting there now. Which exploit Embuck is referring to? I'm guessing it's the one where you can glitch into the bunker. Looting Mark III Survivor from Trials. Nice. How's the grind going? Do you know if silencers have blueprints? Yeah, the silencer 1 and 2, I think. Get those? Yikes. I'll leave those for someone else to deal with, you know? They're like my little bodyguards. They're my little bodyguards. Okay. Exodus modules. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're looting everything. We're looting everything. Fixed the bunker glitch. They fixed it. And have jump mine blueprint. This like you have is crazy. It's just a game of probability. Like the more containers you loot, the more likely you are to find more blueprints. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Duct tape. You need those for mods. Well, these drawers are kind of good. Put your stock on your stitcher. Yeah, I finally did it. Finally did it. Not saying it was fixed. I'm saying it's caused it. Oh, okay. Got ya. Got ya. There is also another bug on Hidden Bunker. The Bastion will often shoot you through the walls there. I've died about 3 times from that. All 3 times I've had like either a hole cracker or a Jupiter or an equalizer. So I've that's been pretty painful for me. Shh. What up, young Birch? What's up? For this test, to make sure that I get data properly, I cannot loot any arc because that will count as a container search on the scavenge XP screen. Cannot do that. There's no more containers in here. I remember yesterday. Any more info on the possibility of different blueprints in different boxes? Not yet. It's going to be quite a hard thing to test, to be honest. Yeah. All right. Lucky Rattler. Update today. Kind of. First blueprint. Okay, brilliant. So let's mark that down. First blueprint. My text file. Blueprints found 1. Got mine on a harvester raid. Okay. Had my most luck finding my blueprints and technological errors. Don't know if it's just luck or those errors better spawns. It would kind of make sense. Blueprint, technological. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Could totally make sense. I honestly don't know. But, it could be possible. Absolutely be possible. How many do I have? In total, I think I have 50 something. 50 something. Backpack in that shower? Oh, really? Why'd you have that stuff in your safe pocket? You have 2 pink items. These are more important to me right now. These are more important to me. I want canisters because I'm making videos about the patina. I need as many as possible. The patina is required to craft a... Sorry, canisters are required to craft a patina. So that's why they're in my safe pocket. I also need batteries. I'm not... Like, the things I'm going for are very specific. You know? For videos, basically. I need as many patinas as humanly possible. Extract is 12 minutes away. We can go underground. There's a decent amount of areas to loot under there. I feel like there's still stuff we've missed, right? Yeah. Red bag of a shower. Oh. Lance's mixtape. I don't need like as much. We'll recycle that. Mr. Medbag in green locker rooms. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, we will go back. We will go back. I'll also try to avoid container types that I believe not to spawn blueprints. So not to skew the data. A Vita shot. Nice. I loot that one. Okay, right. Primary facility. Go there. Hope the patina gets fixed soon. I think the dev's opinion, like, design goal with the patina was to make a weapon that can shred through arc armor quickly. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's a weird weapon. Kind of want to use it to shred arc armor and then follow up with another weapon. What containers do you believe don't spawn blueprints? I believe computers don't spawn blueprints. If anyone has evidence of it happening, then I will change my strategy. I like this guy, but the title was such clickbait since there's no actual update. It's not a client update. It's a server-side update. They can change the loot values at any time. At any time through the server. And that's what's happened today. Like how they turned off Hidden Bunker with a server-side update. They did the same with a... Guys, remember this. I've gotten 400 XP this raid from a security breach locker.
10 minutes to get out of there.
We've done 400 XP from a security breach locker. Let's remember that. Let's remember that. Got 3 blueprints in the spaceport warehouse locked room. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Best place to find cooling fans. My suggestion would be Launch Tower, the top of Launch Tower. You'll find them a bunch there. Medical room in arrival building. Look around outside the door for that room. There will be a plus sign, a green plus sign. Is there any way to drop off that without taking damage? Anything about this update? Not finding anything. No, there isn't. That's because the devs don't tell us. They don't tell us when they update blueprints. There's nobody to give us this information. It's happened multiple times at this point. They add or change blueprints. They don't tell us when these blueprints are added. They don't tell us where you can get them. Is that because they don't want to tell us, or they just don't have some system in place to let everybody know properly? But the update that has occurred that we can kind of gather data from is the Bobcat blueprint is now spawning as a trial reward. Whereas before today's update, that didn't happen. Do you think around 5% of players being level 75 will almost have nobody doing the project reset? Well, it's quite interesting, actually. I think those that haven't reached level 75 will benefit from doing the expedition more than those that have. Because they haven't maxed out their level yet anyway. So they're not losing a lot of progress. The same for those that don't have many blueprints. People who don't have many blueprints are probably more inclined to do it than those that have spent a lot of time on the game, funnily enough. Can you show skill tree? I'll try. Big Daddy Fatback 8 with the prime. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Is the Bobcat the only thing that's changed? We don't know yet. The trouble is with blueprints, they are so rare that the update hasn't been out long enough for us to have an informed answer for that. It could well very likely be the only change is they've added the Bobcat to trial rewards. That could be it. That could be the only thing. Only time will tell. All right, 600 XP from a security breach. 600 XP from a security breach. I'm not going to include security breaches in my data because I do honestly believe they only spawn a very certain selection of blueprints nowadays. Is it the same for Tempest and Volcano as for Bobcat? Gela, thank you for the dono. I think people have gotten those blueprints in trials already, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Coach Emical, yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. For anyone that hasn't done their trials yet this week, you've got something to try and... You've got something to try and aim for. Right, time to leave. There's so many arc. What is going on, dude? Did I ever play Destiny before Apex? No, I did play Destiny. I played Destiny 1 a lot. Destiny 2 a lot when it first came out. But then, well, Apex came out and took over my life, basically. That's what happened. Oh, you're up in the sky, dude? I see you there. Oh, bro. Run! Just got the Bobcat blueprint from my first 3-star trial. Why do you want the proof? Ben, thank you so much for the donation. Awesome, man. Do you have Twitter? I would love to see that proof. That would be awesome to see. Thank you so much, Ben, for the donut. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Do you have Twitter? Or X? Or Discord? This is my Twitter name. If you don't have Twitter, then Discord. Imagine took your advice and found 3 queen cores and 1 matrix core with just a pharaoh. Took out legs and found them. Thank you for the great tips. Tacos. Hey! Nice, man. Glad to see. That's awesome. Thank you for the dono as well. Right, 11,200 minus 600. So we just got 10,600 divided by 200. We looted 53 containers that game and found 1 blueprint. Okay. I'm just going to quickly make a note of that file for our test. So we're going to go to my PC. And I'm going to name that Matriarch 10,300 XP. Sorry, 10,600 XP. 1 blueprint. So that was on the Matriarch event. We did 53 containers on the Matriarch event. Check Twitter DMs. Okay, let me have a look. Sent via message. Okay, let me have a look. Are you happy for me to show this on stream? Or just a screenshot, maybe? Anybody? Please let me know. Did I give more information about... expedition? Not yet, not yet. Requests. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Sent a video. Ben Brookhouse. Yes, Ben Brookhouse. Oh, you got real lucky, dude. Ben, are you happy for me to show the screenshot of that on stream? Tacos with a 10 gifted as well. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very kind for all the support today. Thank you. Why do I have so many flame sprays? That's crazy. I just need stims and we can go again. If you guys are able to see this picture, yeah, okay, he said yes. Right, check this out. This is crazy, chat. This is crazy. Hold up. I wish I had this. Look at this. Ben got real lucky. Congrats, man. Look at this. Look at this. He got a Bobcat and an extended shotgun mag. Is that or medium mag blueprint? From a single set of trial rewards. That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh, yeah, nice. What's up, Ashton? How's it doing? How's it going, man? I would probably say 4. It doesn't happen very often. Probably 4, I think, is the most I found in one game. Right. We've got our stuff. We can go back in. We got it. More proof. It's a medium mag. Nice. There we go. And I've also gotten a couple more messages. Okay, let me just tell you, all right? In the last hour, okay? I'm not going to show this because I don't have permission. Bobcat Blueprint. Bobcat Blueprint. 1, 2. That's a Tempest Blueprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 absolutely confirmed. In the last single hour, 6 people have messaged me on Twitter alone, showcasing that they've got the Bobcat Blueprint from the Trials reward. So, absolutely, yeah. Orkin, thank you so much. I saw your screenshot. Thank you. And Treasure, thank you for the gifted. Thank you so much, man. There is, without a shadow of a doubt, a Blueprint update today. Whether or not that's changed anything else, I can't say. But we can 100% confirm the Bobcat is now dropping from Trials. So everybody, if you haven't done your Trials and you're looking for the Bobcat, go and give it a try. We have a night raid soon. We have a buried city. Let's do the harvester. Oh, no. Damn lush blooms. Blooms. Yeah, let's do another down run then. We'll do another damn run. Sounds kind of rude. Thanks, Entrencher. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I got 400 XP from security. Yeah, I got 600 XP from security lockers. I removed that from my tracked data because I don't want to include that. We opened 3 security lockers, 600 XP. I removed that from the results. But thanks for the reminder. So far, with 53 containers looted and 1 blueprint found, we've been quite lucky. Did I get the Bobcat? I didn't, but a lot of people have got the Bobcat blueprint. A lot of people are getting it now from Trials. The Bobcat is very good. It's just that the Stitcher is too cheap. The Bobcat is better than the Stitcher, but the Stitcher is way too cheap to craft, and nobody has the Bobcat blueprint. I feel like if everybody had the Bobcat blueprint, you would see it everywhere. It's a better gun. It is a better gun. It's just expensive to craft. It's expensive to craft. It's expensive to get it built up. You know, that's why you don't see it. I mean, also because no one has the blueprint for it. Like, that's another issue. But yeah, it's better. It's the best SMG. It's better than the Stitcher. And obviously the Stitcher is amazing. So you can imagine how good the Bobcat is. It's just a pain to upgrade. Some say the Bobcat Tempest are the best PvP guns. Yes, I agree. I think the Tempest is the best sort of easy gun to use. You're going to get a lot of one clips with that thing. The Bobcat is ridiculously fast DPS if you're up close. But you're right. Both of these weapons are very hard to maintain and repair and build. It's just not worth it. It's not really worth it. Oh. The upgrades you get for using these don't justify the cost. So, yeah. That is why you rarely see anyone using anything besides a Stitcher or anything. Oh, bro. Like the Torrente we made? Yeah, the Torrente is an underrated weapon, honestly. Especially if you're taking it indoors somewhere. I've taken a tiny tickle of health. That's why I like to bring in basic bandages or a Vita spray, but we're kind of low on that kind of stuff. Better than a Patina. Yeah, the Patina does for some reason break very easily. I have no idea why. I think the dev's design choice was like this. The heavy weapons are designed for dealing with arc. The light weapons are for players. And the medium weapons kind of like in between. And then you have the shotguns, which are just kind of like a bit of, well, PvP weapons as well. Oh, no. What the? Dude. Thing just did a kickflip, man. Some players say Bobcat is not good in PvP. Put it like this. If the Bobcat and the Stitcher were both as easily obtainable and craftable, let's say they decided to turn the Bobcat into a common weapon, everybody would choose the Bobcat. Everybody would choose the Bobcat. But it's basically because the cost isn't worth it. Right, chat, can we remember we looted 1 security breach locker this match? One security breach locker has been looted. You can just melee every pop? Yeah. Can. Should probably just do that. When you hold the trigger down, the patina runs down faster? Really? Is that... Oh my god, that's interesting. Okay, I've got to test that. To avoid the fall damage earlier on dam, you can roll off, thus decreasing the distance you fall and roll again. Ah. P.S. I found a 100% spawn spot for Wolfpack blueprint. I got 8 to... Borto, what are you talking about? That sounds crazy, man. Are you, able to share? I'm very curious to test these kind of, like, 100% or, like, high rate blueprint spawns. They sound interesting. You might have just got extremely lucky. But the fact that you got 8 wolf packs is ridiculous. If it was 8 different blueprints, then it could have just been luck. 8 wolf packs seems pretty crazy. Durability drain should be associated with the ammo type. Well, considering the patina breaks down so quickly, I would assume it probably is in some way. Right? What's this, a yellow lootable area? Na, 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 na. "21 bullets from a Bobcat to kill a heavy shield." Yeah, but its fire rate is really quick. People could take in the equalizer blueprint before I can get it. Oh man. Hopefully, if you join on the weekend, you might have a chance. We're gonna do a Queen event, community event. Where are you at that? You just got 2 light bulbs. Just breaching boxes here. Breaching boxes. These boxes on dam. Can you link the blueprint update? There is no official post about the blueprint update, unfortunately. The devs never really seem to publicize these changes. We have to figure it out ourselves. I have received numerous reports that players have gotten the Bobcat blueprint from trials. In the last hour alone, I've had, I think, 6 or 7 messages, I can't remember exactly, of people finding the Bobcat blueprint from trials. There are also multiple posts online since the hidden bunker removal earlier today. So essentially, an update has gone out to the spawns of the trial reward system. We don't know if changes have been made to anything else loot-wise. I think, give it a day. If nobody has found any new blueprints in-game, they probably aren't dropping. And we can assume the only changes are from trials. But it's too early to say for sure if they've changed anything about blueprint drop rates in-game, because they're so extremely rare as it is. You know. That it just... it's hard to say for sure yet. You stuck up blueprints to get to a friend? No, I'm just doing it for the fun and also to just make videos about it. Oh no, okay. I looted another container. That is 400 XP so far that I need to take away from our data because we looted an empty container and a security breach. Has white happened? No, not yet. That'll be later. The player down there. Don't know if they're friendly. I just run past him. Hello. Hello. Blueprints can spawn in here, by the way. Alright, he doesn't seem to be shooting me. That's fine. If he doesn't shoot me, then he can go ahead and, if there's any other bad guys, he'll let me know. Any luck on the blueprint hunt? We found one so far today. You still doing the hardcore challenge? Yes, it's just, today there's been a bit of an update with blueprints, so I'm just testing things, and I'd also like to make a video about it later. I don't have the most amount of time to test today, so I'm doing it during the stream. Bum, bum, bum. Let's keep on looting. Still the repair cost for high-tier weapons. I think it'll make many of the epic-tier weapons more popular. Yeah, I think I'm curious to see what the benefits are for the repair costs for the expedition. Apparently, one of the temporary rewards for the expedition will be that you have reduced repair costs. Also, someone found a volcano blueprint in one of these. They sent me a video on the Hidden Bunker event. Quite interesting. Remember, chat, we've done 400 XP in this run worth of containers that don't count towards our blueprint count. Bum 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 bum. Can I submit into expedition even though it's closed? Yeah, it says closed because it hasn't opened yet. So you're good. Don't worry. You've got until December 15th. Then it will say open. Aha! Another blueprint. Brilliant. Okay. Lovely stuff. Right. Let's try and make some space here. So that is another blueprint done. Dun dun. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Nothing new yet. It will come. What did I find? I found a jump mine and an extended light mag 2 today. So far. Jump mine, extended light mag 2. I'll share the spot. Buried City Night Raid Space Travel. I've run it about 10 times without dying. Just in that area? I think you guys just got really lucky, honestly. I have spent dozens of hours looting Buried City at this point, night raids. And I personally haven't had the same luck. So I think you guys have just been on a generational run. An absolutely generational run. I'll be honest. Yeah, we're running out of space. I'm going to drop that. Drop that. We don't need cooling fans anymore. All right. We don't need cooling fans anymore. Lance's mixtape. Oh, okay. More goodies to sell. Boom, 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 boom. Why does it sound so loud? It's on the roof, right? Is the strat for blueprints to loot everything? Pretty much. Pretty much. You basically, you decide whether you want to search for specific blueprints. And if you do, you go to the map condition that has them. For example, snap hook on storm Tempest on night raids. Volcano, well, Hidden Bunker doesn't exist anymore. But just loot everything. Everything. Let's say you've got an hour to play the game. Do you spend that time running to the best loot spots? Or do you just spend that time looting as many containers as possible? It's just far more efficient to just loot everything. You make your way towards a highly like a condensed loot spot, you know, somewhere that has a lot of containers. Along the way, loot as you go, and then just keep looting, loot. And the longer you stay in the raid, the more chance you have of just having the entire server to yourself. As more players just leave, there's a certain threshold where people can't join into the match anymore. Just loot everything. Loot everything. And if you're on a day raid, just bring a raider hatch key. You can just loot till the very end. There's so much unlooted stuff across the map. So, yeah, that's my tips. Can't find Blueprint ever. Night Storms doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's hard because I do believe that the loot rate is pretty low. I'm thinking less than 1% chance. Oh, man. We can be friends. Okay, well, let's be friends. Yeah, friends.
Where can I look the containers?
You need containers? Oh, for the quest? For the quest?
Yeah, for the quest.
Let me show you. 1 second. Let me show you. Follow me. Where is it? Down here? It's down here. Wait, is it? You can loot in here. This.
Anything?
These two.
Oh, okay. Huh?
And this one.
Ah, the other one. Right, thank you.
Did it work?
Yeah.
You completed it? Okay, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You're gonna answer me or what? What's that? Exata, thank you for the prime. Sorry, if I miss your message and you're asking a question, please feel free to resend it if I don't answer after a few minutes. Where am I now? I am in the control tower and research and... Well, actually, I guess research and administration is where I am. Right, let's go to testing annex.
Let's go to the testing annex.
Do we have time? Yeah, we have time. It's probably looted, though. Let's see. Mark 3 looting survivor. I've often found my augment blueprints on Bluegate Underground, and a lot of other people have as well. So I'd suggest trying there. I watched a vid about how to get Bobcat blueprint and saw someone who said he found it on Spaceport. You didn't tell us where. Can you tell us now? I don't know. I honestly don't know if there's any proof of anyone finding the blueprint for real. Hi, I'm friendly, don't worry. I don't see any proof of it. I think they were trolling. Look at it get thrown out the air, dude. That's great. Nice job. We'll go check the spot. No problem, man. What would you say are some containers we need a lot more data on? Fruit baskets? I can confidently say that if blueprints drop in fruit baskets, it must be like so unlikely. No, I just don't think it happens. I have looted a lot of fruit baskets. There are people out there that literally just loot fruit baskets every day. Like, I see the same people doing it. I literally recognize their skins because they do the same loot route as me, man. Every morning I get online, I loot my fruit baskets on Spaceport because I need money. It's the best way to do it. There's always people running those routes. If there were any blueprints in there, people would have found them. I've not seen any evidence of it. If someone has evidence of it, I would love to see it. But for the time being, I don't believe they do spawn blueprints. Looks like it's looted. Oh no, it hasn't. Brilliant. Ah, bro. These little things. Someone's been through here but didn't loot. I can almost never make it to that room in Bluegate alive. Yeah, it is an issue. It is a big issue. It's difficult. That's why it's so hard to get those blueprints, because people fight over it. Nice. I've crafted the fruit mix. Yeah, it's an underrated item because it gives you stamina and health. So if you're doing like a no loadout run, you can put that in your safe pocket and it doubles up as stamina and health. Although it's nowhere near as good as a stim in terms of stamina gain, but it's a nice little handy item. Underrated. Right, this game we have looted. It's going to be 600 XP worth of containers that don't count towards our blueprint data. 2 security lockers and 1 empty raider cache that somebody had already looted through. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, no one really bothers with the fruit things. It just seems pointless, but...
Safe window is closing.
The only other reason I would make them is... Well, the only reason I made them in the first place was... When you go on a Lush Blooms loot run, you just have no space left. You have no space left. So what you have to do is convert all of your fruit into the fruit mix so you have more storage inventory space. I heard that someone breached that, but they didn't really loot anything else, like at all. Oh no, they did come through here actually. Alright, I'm not going to loot anything in here. We are... Oh, hold up. No, they really didn't loot through here. Okay, this is a matriarch. No, Lush Blooms. Yeah. Okay, here's a tip. Here's a tip. Alright, if you want to find more blueprints, here's the secret. You play the event where people are doing other things besides looting. Everybody knows that blueprints drop like crazy on night raids. So whenever Buried City Night Raid comes around, you're fighting and competing for the same loot spots. And like, yes, your blueprint drop chance might be higher on a night raid, but doesn't matter if you spend an hour playing a night raid when 90% of the things you get to have already been looted by other players doing the same thing. Instead, when there's a Buried City Night Raid, go on Buried City Day Raids. All of the loot goblins would be on the night raid. You have the whole server to yourself to loot. Another example, Lush Blooms. People are doing Lush Blooms events to make money. They're going around the map, hunting for those Lush Blooms, right? The baskets. Go and do that. Go and loot then. No, hardly anyone bothers to loot because they're busy doing other things. Hidden Bunkers is another great example, although as soon as people realized that the volcano blueprints started dropping, no one did that anymore. But yeah, your best chance of finding more blueprints is to do what other people aren't doing. Loot the events. I just looted another container. Guys, how much XP did I say? See, look, he's been farming stuff, dude. He's been doing Lush Blooms. How much XP did I say it was? Was it 600 so far? It's now 800. It's now 1,000. 1,000 scavenge XP towards containers. Oh, wait. No. Oh. Hold up. It was 600, right? I said 600. You got 500 XP for scavenging a raider. So that would be 1,600 XP that we don't count towards the data. Yeah, 1,600. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Raider cache is 7... Wait, you get 700 XP for a raider cache? Oh, raider cache is 700. Okay, so 2 security breaches, a raider cache, and 2 bodies. So that's 1,400... 2,100 then. I think I'm gonna die, boys. I think I'm gonna die. Did that Rocketeer just blow itself up? Oh, it's getting a little angry. 2,100. Yo, can you stop for a bit? I'm trying to watch a Game & Merchant YouTube video. Oh. Alright, hold up. So 2,100 XP. Alright. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You got to remember that I'm a little bit ahead of you because of the YouTube delay. Sorry. It's Rob. Nice, man. Stable stock 3 in a breachable server on Bluegate Storm. Brilliant, man. Nice to hear. I didn't find the Bobcat blueprint, unfortunately. But some people have. A lot of people. 1K for body, 600, 2,700. Ah. Yes, you're right. My bad. I'm not a smart man, clearly. You're correct. Is it still chasing me? 2,300. No, wait. We did only... I'm gonna have to go through the footage. We only did 2 security lockers, right?
All raiders, we have Ark on screen.
Yeah, we did. 2
minutes.
security
Go
lockers.
find a way home.
1 raider cache.
5 minutes.
2 bodies. So it's 400 plus 700 plus 1,000. So yeah, 2,100. 2,100. Am I wrong? The reason I'm counting this information is because I'm going to do a test. I'm going to loot 1,000 containers on every map condition to see which one gives me the most blueprints. So I'm gathering the data now to see if there's any difference. And also what blueprints we get specifically. Interesting to see. All right, cool. Yeah, 2,100. Sheesh, the quest will be reset as well. My stack's over 1 mil worth. Do you think that'll be enough for 5 skill points? Honestly, we just don't know, Mike. We just don't know. We will know in 11 days. Saw someone move on the left. Okay. Hello, you friendly? I see you. Elevator. Bobcat blueprints, yes, they now drop from trial rewards. We don't know if they spawn anywhere else, but yes, they're dropping in trial rewards. Okay. Let us see how many containers we looted this time. That'll be an arc. Okay. Let's see. So we minus 2,100 from scavenged. So 16,900 minus 2,100 is 14,800 there. So 14,800 XP. Let me just write that down. Matriarch. Damn. 14,800 XP. 1 blueprint again. So that is a total of 74 containers we looted that game. So in total, so far, we've looted 127 containers and found 2 blueprints. Ah, dude. There we go. Nice. Okay. Good to see. Oh, that was Lush Bloom. That was Lush Blooms. You are correct. That was not Matriarch. That was before. It was Lush Blooms. Thank you. Lush Blooms. Okay. storm? Should we do a storm? We got a storm. Let's do a storm. Let's do a storm. We're not using any of our keys because the keys are unfortunately going to skew the data. So no keys for now, chat. Let's see what we can sell. Oh, why do I have so many free loadouts? I haven't been killing free loadout players, I swear, boys. No, the reason for it is Stella Montis. If you saw my video testing gear-based matchmaking, yeah, there are a lot of free loadouts. That's all I can say. Okay, so we are going to go on a storm raid, so we don't need a raider hatch key. We've got the ammo. That will do. Our armor could do with a reparation. Yes, that is not a real... Well, it's kind of a real word, but not useful in this case. 1, 2, 3. We have a random showstopper grenade. Put that away. Let's go. Storm Dam. Damn storm. I didn't get the Bobcat, unfortunately. A lot of players have got it. Let me check my messages again. See if anyone else has sent me anything. I will have a little look for you, my friends. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. So 7 people in total sent me a message sharing their Bobcat blueprint that they got from trials. So there you go. There you go. Hi, sir. Hello. Yeah, Bobcat blueprint is dropping from trials. It is indeed.
Go to that location.
Hello? If
Hello?
anyone can hear me, an electromagnetic storm is currently raging over topside. Beware the lightning strikes if you're outdoors.
Yeah, I was showing in the thumbnail because it has been found. Well, it's dropping now. I didn't get it. I did try, though. I did try. I got unlucky. I actually, the first trial I completed, I was like, please give me a Bobcat. Please give me a Bobcat. And then the game gave me a Bobcat as a reward. I asked for a Bobcat. I didn't ask for a Bobcat blueprint. That's why you got to be careful what you wish for, you know? Ask and I received. I asked for the wrong thing. Any trial in particular? Nope, just any. The 3-star trial. The purple reward. So it's got to be the final reward that will count. I got a Bobcat from trials, but I didn't get a blueprint. Me too. Me too. Do you think there'd be any point in doing expeditions once you've got all 3 skill points maxed out? There'll be the temporary rewards. You will get temporary buffs. For example, you can repair weapons for less materials, so probably. But there'll be less value eventually. Had to be specific. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, another blueprint. What do you expect? What do you expect, my chat? That's why we don't do storm raids very often, because you get your blueprints, but the blueprint loophole is almost entirely just snap hooks. You know? All right, an extra 200 XP for the security locker there. Yeah. That's why personally I don't like doing storm raids much when I'm going blueprint hunting. It's like, sure, have another snap hook. Have another. Have another. Have another. Oh, you want another one? Here, have another one. What will happen? We'll probably, if we find another blueprint, chances of it being another snap hook pretty high. New blueprint update. When did, what? That can electrify me through there? Ugh! It happened today. Happened today. The thing is with this dev team at the moment, I don't think they're well equipped to give us timely updates about what they're actually doing behind the scenes. So we kind of have to figure things out for ourselves. Every Thursday, they will make changes. They'll tell us about some of them, and they haven't told us about others, unfortunately. This latest update, I mean, I'm sorry for everyone that's... What the dude? Bro, you scared me, dude. What the? Oh my god. Violent murderer. I'm not even gonna bother looting him. It just makes it harder for me to remember later. Did he even have a gun? Didn't even have a gun. Alright. I don't need that. Aren't they a relatively smallish dev team? Yeah, I think that they are, and I think that they just weren't expecting the large sort of like, success of the game. Give it like a year, and they will be like rocking and rolling, I think. So we just kind of got to be patient. You know, any teething problems that happen from now till they sort of built out their dev team a bit more. You know, because they're just not, they're on demand, really. They are. Feels like they're rewarding those who wait to do their trials. Hey, Tesla Reliant, thanks for the donation. It depends. I think that it's just hard that the update is halfway through the week because the trials aren't. So sometimes waiting is good, like in this instance. Sometimes it's bad. For example, a lot of people are trying to get the highest rank in trials, and they can't because to do that, you needed to play on Hidden Bunker, and now Hidden Bunker is removed. Some people can no longer compete for top 100 anymore. So it depends. Depends on what you want, and it just honestly, they just need to move the trial day to the trial reset day to the update day. It would just fix all of these issues. The security breach drop blueprints. I believe they might still drop gun part blueprints. Might be wrong, but they definitely don't seem to drop weapon blueprints as often. I appreciate my stone rares. That's how I got my first survivor back with blueprint. AZ. Absolutely. Yeah, like you can get any blueprints from them. My personal opinion. It's just me. I like to see new blueprints. Maybe I'll find some new ones though. Maybe because I haven't played Storm Raids much. There might be some that drop more often in Storm Raids besides the Snapper. Who knows? Hidden Bunker was removed due to a bug. I'm not sure what bug. They didn't really specify. I only care about trial rewards and yeah, me too. I first came into it thinking I'm going to try and rank up. And then after a few weeks, I just decided, nah, this isn't for me. At least not in its current state. I'm going to enjoy getting the 3 stars, getting the rewards, and that's good for me. That's good for me. I don't need to try and rank up or anything. It doesn't matter. Dev team need to be more on top of things. They will be. They just need some time to expand their dev team. How do we know that Bobcat got added? We got reports. Yes, unfortunately, the only way we're ever going to know is through user reports. I'm very up to date with all of these changes because I'm constantly asking my community about anything that they've noticed. I'm also very acutely aware of any changes that may be happening to blueprints because I'm making videos about them. So it's very clear to me there were never any posts about people getting Bobcat blueprints for the entirety of the history of Arc Raiders in trials. Not a single post. And now there is. Suddenly, not just one post, but dozens. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very good. How are you doing?
Very good.
Nice. We got a gun mag blueprint out of a security breach a little earlier. Oh, okay. Really? Interesting. All right. Gun mag blueprint. Okay. That's good to know. Where do you look for blueprints? I basically just loot whatever highest, like whatever has the most containers to loot. Where I aim for. Depends on the map, but it's usually just one of the red tier areas. Works out best. Evening. Good evening. Mr. Crumpet. Oh, looks like it's been ran through. Yep. Okay.
Go to water treatment control. Let's go to the testing annex.
This is another issue, right? Like, people love to come through here on night raids and storm raids. So the amount of containers we're going to find is going to be a little less. But we'll keep looking. Oh, Stella Montes admin key. Nice. We shall keep looking, chat. I'll keep looking. The quieter container, the better. Yeah, in my opinion, I'm in the same. I'm in the same thought process as you. Is there a limited amount of blueprints per round? I think it's as simple as. Hello.
Don't shoot!
Yeah.
Hey, don't shoot!
I think it's as simple as there's a % chance of a blueprint spawning from a container. It's probably like. There's a bunch of people here. Anywhere between 0.1% and 1%. That's my guess. I mean, you can see so far, we've done 100 containers and we found 3 blueprints so far. We could have been lucky. It might be even slightly higher than 1%. We will need to loot a lot more containers to get a good estimate, but that's my guess. It's just a percentage chance. You open a container, the game does the roll, and if it does it, then it pulls from the blueprint loot pool for that specific map condition and or container or area. We don't have enough information yet. It's probably a lot more than 0.1%. Why did that hit me? Oh, I'm shooting the canister, but the canister's gone. Silly me. It's probably more closer to the region of 1%. Because, I mean, yeah, that would make more sense. Did you know that Bobcat is added to Blueprint Pool? And in which map, if you have information? Yes, it's not dropping from anywhere in-game from what I can tell. Lootable-wise. But it is dropping now from from trial rewards. You can now get it as a trial reward. I'm looting. I'm gonna see if there's any new blueprints dropping from the game, but so far no luck. I think it's more likely that the only update is that they've added the Bobcat to the trial rewards. Big Arc should drop blueprints as well. I think that would be good. The whole blueprint drop thing doesn't really make any sense anyway, if you think about it. Like, because why is there a blueprint in a trash can? Okay, maybe that makes sense, because someone threw it away. But then why is there a blueprint in a computer terminal? Oh, I guess it's like on the hard drive or something. Like, there's not really, it doesn't really make sense. They just spawn anywhere. Oh, someone's been here. So why can't they also spawn in Ark? Doesn't seem to be any lore-based reason behind the spawns. They just spawn. Oh, how did I know? Yeah, we realized because ever since the update, there are just, at this point, a growing number of reports of people getting the Bobcat with video or picture, screenshot. Ah! Oof, almost looked at that. Someone's been through here. Right, we're going to leave then. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Storm, personally, just because you go into a raid and you don't really come out with much looted. There's just a lot of reports coming in of people finding it now since today. there going to be a new raider deck? There will be soon. December 15th, I think. Oh, yeah, it should be. Oh, bro. I think hiding something, a piece of paper detailing how to build something inside a cabinet or a computer makes perfect sense. Doesn't make sense that you put a blueprint in an arc. That's true. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Oops. Oops. You know, maybe there's someone who decided to hide it there. Yeah, how can they hide it in that? Good point. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. There'll be a free version of the track and a paid version. The free one will be like gameplay items. The paid one will be cosmetics. I'm sure the free one will have some cosmetics in it as well. Do we know if our current Raider decks will still be accessible if you do not get the stuff when you're out of luck? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure they'll be permanent, right? Oh yeah, Arc respawn after a while, but containers never respawn. I think that it could be an interesting way to balance things. If they want people to spawn late into the raid, they could consider having some kind of supply drops that drop down, or like... Oh, bro. Yeah, okay. Or maybe... you know, some way of more loot being added later on in the raid. I think that would be great. So that you don't join a raid halfway through and you're like, oh no, I just got to leave now. I saw a lot of YouTube videos for lots of different guides. Thanks a lot. No problem. Hello, Mr. Merchant. How you doing? I am doing good. Yeah. I think this is, to me, a perfect example of why I prefer not to loot on Storm or night raids. You just don't get the chance to loot much. It'll be interesting to see how many containers we actually went through. We spent the same amount of time in the raid, but the amount of containers we looted is a lot less, clearly. Want to stabilize yourself? Oh, we're good. We're good. Have you noticed when it started to fly a lot better with two thrusters? They learn. I don't think that they learn necessarily, but I think it would be like the way that their animations have been done is really smart. And I would love to see the specific development that went into not just like the big arc, because we know that they use machine learning for the legs on the big arc and you know, the spider-like arc, but I'd love to know that how they made the flyers as well, because there aren't many games out there that look so... The way they respond to physics and fly through the air with a missing thruster is just really, really well done. Hi. There's a guy wandering around here, dude. Clip of the Matriarch climbing the spaceport tower. I haven't seen that, no. Yesterday, the Matriarch spawned in a bombardier, and would you believe it? The bombardier spawned off the edge of the launch tower and it was like hanging off the edge, and it was using its legs to desperately try to crawl back on top. It was trying for like almost a minute until it finally slipped off and fell down. It was hilarious. Hilarious. Dev used to post his findings on Twitter a few years back. Oh. All right. We didn't loot any security breaches or anything like that this game. So that was a storm raid, and we did... Yeah, look at that. Part... I didn't record. All right, I'm going to just make a note here, okay? This is a note for the video. I didn't record this part, but just to get the proof, we got a snap hook blueprint. We scavenged 5,000 XP worth of containers. And I'll just show my inventory so that I don't forget. That's the only important thing there. Snap hook blueprint. 5,000 XP worth of containers. So in that raid, like here's the point I would really like to bring home here. That was 5,000 XP, and we did Dam, Storm, 1 blueprint. We spent a little less time on that raid, a couple minutes less, but we only looted 25 containers. 25! We spent the same amount of time on the raid, well, near enough, and we only looted 25 containers. That's rough. You know, that was, in the grand scheme of things, we may as well have just been on a day raid, because we would have seen more containers. You know? All right.
Back again, huh? I'm sure you will like that.
Can confirm, did receive a Bobcat for 5-star for killing leapers. Nice. Nice to hear, Noble.
Appreciate your business.
Nice to hear. Looks like it's not too rare by the sounds of things. We got a Spaceball Harvester. We got a Bluegate Husk Graveyard. Let's do it. Why not? Bluegate Husk Graveyard. No one's really going to be on a Bluegate Husk Graveyard. But we'll do it. We'll do it. Like, no one's going to be there for anything besides looting anyway. So, we got some competition on this one. Which location? I found it in the power complex, top of the map, whatever that place is, near the power rod room. But you can get it anywhere. Just be in a storm raid and you're going to have a good time. Howdy doodle, fellow raiders. What's up? Storm is just for snap hook. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay. Haven't found much else on Storm besides Snap Hook. Yeah, there are other spawns, but they are far few between. Right, we got screwed over here.
Let's move to that location.
Spawned in late.
This is Tenwen speaking.
Spawned in late.
I'm saying this, but don't forget to mark out those houses.
What we're going to do then is we're going to just come up through this way and loot the spots that people probably don't really give too much attention to. Might find some things that are unlooted as we make our way towards the extract. You do get blueprints in computers, just very rare. Oh, you found one? Okay. You plan to wipe? I will. I will be wiping. I've decided. Everything's been opened, unfortunately. Alright then.
Let's head home at the warehouse air shaft.
We looted a single container. Oh no. One more? 3 blueprints out of 152. Yeah, actually, that is not bad going at all. Not bad going whatsoever. Okay, we looted 2 containers. Let's go. Where do you recommend looking for augment blueprints? Right here. Right here. Yeah. That's where most people find theirs. Hello, I'm friendly. I just dance aggressively.
Calling grid rerouted. Rotors decelerating. Hold position. Your entry
You coming?
site is open. Move now.
Let's go. Nice. Nice raid, guys. Nice job. I didn't record again. Wait, what's going on? Have I run out of storage or something? All right, let me just do another reminder. This is a video showing that I looted 2 containers on Bluegate Husk event and got 0 blueprints. Don't want to forget. I don't want to leave any info behind, you know? If we forget, then, yeah, just gotta keep everything. Bluegate Husk 0 blue. Okay. All right, back at it again. All right, chat, we're actually going to end the stream there. Chris, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. We're going to end the stream there. I will be live again on Saturday and Sunday. We've got the Queen Hunt event, community event on Sunday. Hopefully, I'll see you there. And I will continue to test this off stream. Expect a video later on today showcasing my results, I suppose. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. See you all on Saturday. Cheerio.